Not bad, actually. Actually, is there more delay than normal here? Might have to bear with it, unfortunately. No, things you love to see. We'll clear out a few of these. Hi, Doc. How are we, lad? Nah, no way. You serious? Ooh. Typical of EA to screw that up. I mean, what did I get? I didn't do the objectives to get the 82 by 10, we'd say. I did do the other ones, and I did get them. It's honestly criminal, but I'm not shocked by EA. If I'm being brutally honest. Actually, we just check the right back, because they usually go for a little bit more. A lot of other people are dealing with it too. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, hey, Zach, lad, how are we? So, seeing as matchmaking is currently down, we're doing something a bit different this evening. Actually, just going to go over a few little cheeky investments we've done. Oh, hey, put jet, lad, how are we? Yeah, for some reason, matchmaking seems to be disabled for me this evening. Don't know why. So, instead, people are always wondering how I'm building my packs and wondering why it doesn't cost me a fortune. Basically, you're looking at why at the minute. So a lot of what I do is silver flips. Low budget. Dead simple to do. And you can make a little bit of coins from it. Then usually what I do is I'll go and reinvest everything back into, we'd say, gold cards. Build up my packs then. This is how I do it. And the reason I put investments into it is there is a couple of player of the months expected to drop tomorrow. One being Heung-min Son, another being Rafael Leao. Not to mention, we also have a hero SBC coming. Which I can't lie, should be kind of interesting. Although it'll be max 87, so don't expect anything too mad from it, but if you're sitting on coins, now is the time to do something with them. Whether it's put it into fodder, or take a gamble on something, or just craft some packs. Because Trailblazers looks insane. Now, they're either going to be impossible to pack. You love it when you see silver cards like this, and this is why I say you should always kind of take a look at the silver market. So 2-1 is currently the cheapest for him. And that's what we picked him up for. On bids. Just because. No idea why 2-1's the cheapest for him at the minute. But we're just going to undercut massively just to get him gone. So how is everyone today anyways? All well, I hope. Because I can't lie, content today was a bit mid. We got marquee matchups and that was about it. You're fine, good to hear that. So the fact that content was mid, it was kind of like one of them, well, what do I do today? I hadn't really done an EAFC stream for a few days due to work and other stuff. I was tempted. Well, I think I need to play it a bit offline just so I even learn the controls, we'd say. Or off stream, to be exact. So I just thought I'd do a small stream on basically what I do to grind out my packs and stuff. This is essentially what I do. You see, we have a few packs built up for tomorrow. Not a massive amount. It won't be tonight, I'm afraid. You did pack Kunde Benzman 285 from marquee matchups though, and decent rival rewards too. Love that. I'm currently saving all mine for tomorrow. So, just a quick breakdown of what I've done. All my silvers, as you can see, I invested heavily in these, but these are for 2 weeks' time. This guy, however, we've picked up for 22 and under. I can't get into a game for some reason. Matchmaking's been disabled here. Now the reason I invested in this guy, 89 rated cards are around 22,000 coins, 23,000 coins. I'm not, don't worry. So, 22,000, 23,000 for Ruben Diaz. He goes out of packs tomorrow, so he does. So even if fodder doesn't go up, and it will go up, he's going to be out of packs, so he's going to rise naturally anyways. The rest of what I've got on here, as you can see, is a butt-ton load of SMOR. And the rest of it is just me flipping silvers. This is how I make my coins. Oh, go on, lad. That's the way to do it. So anyone that's on low budget, what I'd recommend doing is flick it into silvers real quick. Because it's the easiest thing in the world to do. So we're just going to go on here real quick. Usually pick a position. Now currently, even though, you have to bear with it a second, evolutions. Available ones, there's Bruiser Wingback. Haven't been able to see for 3 months? No way. It's never been that long already. It's not been 3 months, surely. What the hell? So the reason we're looking at silvers at the minute, as you can see, is that evolution there. We'll go into transfers real quick. 2 more gone. Love to see it. So what I've been doing is transfer market. You can do it with rares, but I'd be a bit more careful. For example, we'll say silver, position right back. We see what the lowest buy now is for silver rares just at the minute. But as you can see, my game is froze. Gotta love how they still haven't fixed that despite all the patches. So we'll launch back into that real quick. But with silvers, you've got a bid, we'd say 250 to get them. There's not a lot on the bone, unfortunately. Till next year it's shore season. No way. Okay, we get back into this. Hopefully this time it doesn't kick us back out. Just clear off these. But we'll go back in here. Silver rare at the minute. I'm just going to put in 350 as an example. Position, right back. So as you can see, cards are still there at that. There's bugger all left you can do with it, right? However, go silver common. Put in max 150. Put in a bit just to get rid of a lot of the ones that are going to get bought out if you're not careful. Literally anything with an open bid, or it's not been bid on at 150, throw 150 on it. It is literally as simple as that. At worst, you're going to sell these cards for 300 coins. What you don't do is click on buy now, because that could go very poorly. You just scroll through a bit. Literally doesn't matter what nation, whatever it may be. Now you can do other positions. I'm just literally doing right backs because of the evolution at the minute. And sometimes you can pick up these that go for a bit more. But it's as simple as that. Yeah, buying them for 10k wouldn't be the smartest thing to do in the world, would it? Now, I can't lie, it's kind of a bad time of evening to start doing this. Usually you want to have this done during the day and you can be selling everything off in the evening real easy. But just for the sake of showing it, we're kind of having a quick look through it now instead. That is literally how easy it is. Like even when you go through and compare this guy, for example, that 301 will get bought very quickly. Sometimes they do go the hour, but it is what it is. They will sell. So all you do is you keep repeating this, and then when you've built up to a threshold, we'd say, what you can do then is go and bid on gold commons, throw them into your upgrade pack, or in this case at the minute the 80 plus one, and it's that simple. Or if you want to look at it another way, every time you sell 20 silver cards, you've built a 80 plus pack with the profit. It won't let me in, genuinely. Because I've tried earlier. Just seems to be something wrong with matchmaking here. Unfortunately. But it's literally that simple for making your coins. No, I tried earlier with someone else and it wouldn't let me in. It just wasn't having it. They were on Xbox as well. It seems to be an Xbox thing at the minute. Oh, Izzy, how are we, lad? The Xbox is having an issue with matchmaking, apparently. Or it is here, anyways. Bloody hell. What made him so special? Okay, I can see why. No, I mean Xbox can't matchmake at the minute. As in, like, Xbox can't get on. Kind of like PlayStation had an issue there a couple of days ago. Well, you're testing the PS5. Go on, lad. You have to let me know what you think of it. Let's have a quick flick through these. You know what, for the sake of it, I'm just going to put it on. I'll try again in a bit. I just want to kind of get some of this grunt work done with say. They're out of stock. How are they out of stock? I thought they were getting it back in. Don't tell me they've got an email to you again to tell you you're not going to have it for this another couple of weeks again. So I can't imagine anyone's doing an evolution on a lot of these, but out of stock until the 26th of October. Bloody hell. That is criminal. Probably should check that guy, but for the purpose of this, it might not even arrive before November. Jesus Christ. You'll have to get Z to hook you up with his contact. I'll say whoever Z's got, it'll get you going, lad. Oh, that one's going to be gone instantly. Exit sort later. So that is literally all there is to it. Go through, bid on everything with an open bid. List them up like that. For too long they're gone. Rinse and repeat. Usually you do this with 100 free a fully free transfer list, which I don't currently have because I've invested in a lot of other stuff. That's literally all you're doing. Rinse and repeat. Rinse and repeat. 50, 600. Not too bad at all. I'll take that. As I said, the reason I'm picking right backs at the minute is just because of the evolutions and stuff. Some cards kind of have higher value. We'll just take the coins on him too. The worst part is when the menus start lagging. Your instant has a problem, no way. Are you sure it's how matchmaking just isn't having an issue for you? Because there's a hell of a lot of people that are struggling with it at the minute. Which is why I can say Keats is picking an awful time to play his qualifiers. Ah, okay. Worse again. By the way, just in case, on the off chance that any have Yedlin in your club, silver MLS right back, he goes for 10k. And I would check your club for silver right back, just in case you have anything tradable there. That's 2 qualifiers, oh that's pain. Maybe that's what also affects everything else. Jesus. At this moment in time, certain cards are up in price and a lot of other stuff has crashed. So if you're looking to buy players, good man. If you're looking to buy players, now is probably a good time to do so, because a lot of stuff has kind of dipped again a bit. Now, the only thing is, it could dip even further tomorrow, depending on this Trailblazer promo, which, if you haven't seen, is disgusting. What I failed to mention earlier is we have the 2 Player of the Months, the Hero SBC, but we also have a Declan Rice SBC coming in the next week, and a Rodrigo from Real Madrid. I see you made it online, Z. Yeah, the Rodrigo one is one that definitely interests me. Because the nutty thing about this promo that they're doing is they're all getting new playstyles. So they're either getting a new playstyle plus, or if they didn't have one previous, they're actually getting a playstyle plus. So in 2 seconds, actually, I'm just going to bid on a few more of these. You won't pack anything. You never know. Do you have any of the objective packs given to you? Because I feel that's going to be one of your better opportunities, we'd say. Because, for example, I've got an 85x3, I think it is, and an 85x5 from Shithouse and some objectives on FIFA. I did, but you're definitely missing some. A lot of people are, so I wouldn't panic on that just yet, because you should get them, I'm assuming, by tomorrow. At least I'm hoping. He only gave 1 pack, but he did more than that. Doc had the same issue. He didn't get his 82x10 either. No, I can't lie. I didn't do that much. I didn't do the 82x10 one because it was like 30 games of squad battles or something. Which at that point I was done, if you get me. I was like, no, I'm not going back on just to get that. It's just... You only got the 82x10. Bloody hell. Fair play for grinding that one out. I didn't have that one in me. I can't lie. At that point, I was like, no. I did do the other ones, but I did not grind that one out. So fair play, lad. Right, we've maxed out on them. Transfer market real quick. Right, reset all this. So I'm going to check something real quick. So Rodrigo. 4-star, 4-star. Right mid striker and left wing. Okay. So he's actually going to get a playstyle plus on one of these. Nunez is still shy. For example, what a lot of people don't know, see this technical here. Anyone that has technical plus, if you hold right bumper, the dribbling is absolutely disgusting on the card. Even with this, it's good. But right bumper on technical plus is next level. If he was to get that, he could be insane. So he's one of the ones that's coming in as an SBC. And this guy is also coming as one. Now he's a bit of an interesting one. Because they could also just leave these ones that they already have and then just add, we'd say for example, Bruiser to him. It's going to be interesting. But I mean, the list of cards that is coming in this Trailblazer promo is disgusting. Like, for example, bear with us now. For anyone that hasn't seen, I mean, Sheriff has been as busy as anything at the minute. So the full Trailblazers team is as follows. Mbappe, Hansen, Salah, Griezmann, Ruben Diaz, Jude Bellingham, Di Lorenzo, Jules Koundé, Enric Mkhitaryan, Nicola Gaia, Grassi, Wagner, Acosta, and Herrera. I mean, Jesus Christ. Callum Wilson's coming as an objective. What else was there? There's a few other bits like that, but I mean, Jesus. And typical of EA, where they have made a huge mistake. I don't know if anyone has spotted this today or not. But you can see I was getting ready to do some other stuff. Concept players. This guy was supposed to come as an SBC today. They even added his card to the game. And didn't release the SBC. So typical of EA, they kind of choked on this one. Because he was supposed to come and oops. Now, considering this promo ends tomorrow, it'll be interesting to see if they actually release it. I mean, surely they have to when his card is there in the concept, but I just find it quite funny that EA have messed up like that. Things you'd love to say. Especially when you get one like that you buy for 150 coins. Only issue I ever have is I wish I had more room on the transfer list. And can't lie to you, Nunes is one of them cards that I can never get on with, but people will destroy me with them. Now, what I mean by I can never get on with, I couldn't get on with them last year when I tried using them. I think it was this one to watch I had. I said everyone roasted me with them, but I just couldn't use them, which is probably a me issue more than anything else. Having said that, I did do Ansu Fati and honestly loved the card. Like, he is going to be in my team for quite some time, I'd say. Same as you. It's just one of them things. I think certain people like me and you would have a different style to what others would be using. Like, what'll work for me or you won't work for someone else. And vice versa. I think Keats is the type of player that'd get on really well with Nunes, if you get me. Because he's more... how would I put it? He's a more direct player, if you know what I mean. And when you're more direct like that, like, cards like that can work really well. Yeah, see, the thing is, I don't think Engine gives enough of a boost to his low balance. I think you're better off putting like a Hawk on him or something like that, just to actually kind of take more advantage of his strength and that. So I don't think he's got enough about him to put an Engine on. Are you using the Evolution version, is it? Or the base version? So I'm assuming it's the Evo version. Let's have a quick gawk here. So if I remember properly, his balance was a big issue. Yeah, see, balance is 66. Like, an Engine isn't going to boost that up enough. Like, looking at him there. I mean, you could even just go old school and stick a Hunter on him. Try and max out that pace and shoot. Because it's finishing at 81. I said your other option is a hawk, but I think his physical is already good enough. I think what you want to do is try and max out that pace and shooting. Because, I mean, you're not really going to be passing the ball with him. And he's got the rapid style, so yeah, and quick step. With me, I'm maxing out that pace and shooting. I'd try him with the hunter on. If you have. If not, put a hawk on him. Just to see. So I just don't think an engine gives enough of a boost to justify it. Jesus Christ, don't click that. I see someone's catching on with these right backs now. Evo, yes, I was thinking Hunter. Yeah, I definitely look at either Hunter or Hawk, depending on... I'm assuming the Evo version actually probably has enough physical. Because the Evo version does get a boost to the physical too, don't they? Because if so, then in that case I'd slap a Hunter on him. It's like, I mean... How would I put it? Realistically speaking, there's not a lot else to throw on him. Jeez, that Jensen guy looks like that Gossett fella that used to be on the go. This is the time of the night where silvers become a pain in the arse to get. Everyone starts getting on it. Now, you can go more niche and you can start looking at a league. So, for example, if I back out of this, we'll say... Won't use Prem because that's going to be too much of a... Have a look at the championship. Take out that. So all championship cards go for 300 within the hour, irrespective of position. So, let's just pick up everything we see. Some you'll get for more, or get more for. As time goes on, you'll kind of get more used to what is worth picking up a bit more consistently, we'd say. Right, so this is definitely the... it is boring to do, I'm not gonna lie, but for people that don't like sniping or aren't very good at sniping, we'd say, like me, this is kind of the more easy and consistent way of doing things. Now, on the flip side of this, you can also, if you want, start storing some of these in your club. Now, what I always do is I always just flip them. Not gonna lie, I'm guilty of that. And the reason I say you should probably store some is sometimes with marquee matchups and random SPCs, you'll need silver cards. And when you do, they can skyrocket. The only thing I generally tend to store in the club is the rares. Just because you can get a little bit more out of them. But it is literally as easy as that. Now we're starting to get outbidden a few here, which is the annoying part, but this is kind of what happens this time of night. However, for the likes of Yuzi, it's handier because you're a bit ahead of us, so you kind of have more of a window for them. Or at least you should have more of a window, I'd say. Because generally speaking, once you get to this time of night, people start bidding 200 plus on these guys. Alright, let's assign these. Get a few more of them listed up. Now, while it looks like my coin total hasn't gone up as such, we have a hell of a lot more cards here to sell than what we had. It's a gradual process. And I ain't going to take credit for it either. Mumbo does quite a lot of this, Mumbo Elite. This is essentially one of his methods. It's just kind of a more stripped down version of it. Now, if you want, you can get very particular and start looking through all cards like this all the time and keep flicking through. But I mean, for the sake of a few coins, you may as well have just to literally double up like this on them. Go a bit more if you want. Take longer to sell though. Usually my rule of thumb is just literally bid on everything like that, double up. Is it massive coins? No, but it's consistent. And like I said, a lot of people are starting to bid on these. Usually what I'd advise doing is building out during the day, we'd say, and selling in the evening. Hi Jake, lad, how are we? What's cracking, lad? Currently we're just going through a little bit of silver flipping and stuff. Just to kind of give an idea of what I'd normally do to build my coins up, and we'd say build my packs out. So people do usually wonder how I do it and where my coins come from. It is literally as simple as this. So all I do is buy up silver commons, like mostly like this would say. I might pick a random league, might pick a random position depending on the day. Bid 150 on them, list them up at 300. Sometimes you can get more out of it. That's the quick breakdown for you, we'd say. Use your profits to turn into gold cards then on bids and SBC them. I'm good, mate. I was late getting back in from work, unfortunately. Been a long day. I'd actually only just seen your message on the Discord when I got in. I'll be back out of that for a second. Again, you don't have to go specific to a certain league. 5 days to go. Go on, lad. I said you can search specific positions if you want, or leagues, or whatever it may be, but some are more competitive than others. As you can see, this time of night is not really a good time of night to be doing it. But I said as well to share it with you, seeing as I can't get on matchmaking at the minute. Because EA are ass clowns. I was tempted to do another Fall Guys stream. Oi, how are we? It's on via play and I'm in bed. I'm not too bad now, classy mate, and yourself? How's tricks, lad? So I was actually tempted to do a bit of Fall Guys tonight, but I hadn't done the AFC for a couple of days, so I said people were just curious. This is literally all I end up doing. I knew that was coming in. Oh, excuse me. That tells you where my brain is at. My brain isn't far off joining Jake in bed. I mean his one, not mine. Please 3 busy weeks from glad and get some rest. That's the way to do it, lad. I know that feeling. My own brain is fried with 2 auditors in today along with everything else. As if one isn't bad enough to have. So my head is pretty much fried now at this point. This moment in time, I don't know my arse from my elbow. Essentially, every time you sell 20 silver cards like this, you can go around then and make an upgrade pack with it. Without losing anything as such. So you kind of create 3 packs for yourself. Is it long? Yes, it is long. Is it boring? Yeah, it can be tedious. But you smash open packs, and if you get extremely lucky and get a promo out of it or whatever it may be, you kind of feel like you've done alright for yourself then. I mean, Mumbo, for example, usually from silvers and would say lib cards later on in the year, usually makes himself between 15 and 20 million a year doing this. And like, he's making 15-20 million coins a year, and he ain't opening it. Sorry, he ain't spending any money on FIFA points either. And I mean, if you ain't spending on FIFA points, then that's what I call a win. At least we're winning some stuff. And I said you can get particular, you can start looking in here for bins and stuff like that. I don't usually bother. Unless there's one I'm curious on. Now, if you find that it's slow or whatever, you can always store these into your club and bin them off at a later time, but generally speaking they usually go within the hour. You might have ones that or 2 that won't, but within reason they do go. It's literally the easiest thing to do. The match and Demons, much more experienced players, no change. The thing is, and I don't know if anyone watches his videos from here, we'd say, but Nick Run the Foot Market put out an interesting video there about, I want to say 2-3 days ago. No way. I tell you what, McSauce he's top of the scoring charts for the Euro qualification at this moment in time, or at least he was last I've seen, which to me is just mental. 2 losses from DNS, so no chance this weekend either, probably. If it makes you feel any better, Zay, I seen earlier in Amir stream, he's currently 1-4, I think it is. Now, Amir is a guy that, to be honest with you, at times last year, correct me if I'm wrong, Jay, because I think you might be more familiar, but didn't he get a couple of 18s last year as well? As in like 18 and 2s in champs and stuff. And he's currently 1-4. Yeah, I thought he did. Because I popped into a stream earlier just when I was at work just to see what content had come out, basically, because I'm that kind of nerd. That was old gen. I think, did he not switch over to new gen partway through? Or am I absolutely tripping? I could be wrong on that. For some reason I had it in my head that towards the end he swapped over. But I know he got a few 18s last year anyways, we'd say. That's it. I think he did, but I mean, like, he's going 1-4 in qualifiers at this moment in time. I know, see? Send pics, mate. You're at 800. To be honest, I wouldn't rush it at this moment in time. I mean, I re-qualified this week and I don't even know if I'm going to play it. And that's not even me taking the piss. I genuinely don't know if I can be arsed doing it this week. Like, I'll think about it, but you've next weekend to actually play it. Yeah. See, the thing is, because I work weekends, like, I'm kind of in a situation where it's tough to get games in on a Friday, Saturday, and then try and chill, we'd say, on a Sunday. Because I work Saturdays, I work Fridays, Sunday's my day off, and you're not really in the mood for it then, if you get me. Can't believe you've done overtime and leaving Tuesday. I mean, at least you'd have built up your hours. Honestly, that's the way you kind of want it. It's nice to be able to take a weekend and just, I would say, take the foot off the gas for a bit. Do you know what I mean? Like, just sit back, relax. Especially with all the football that to be on. That's the one thing that bloody annoy the crap out of me is I miss all the 3 PM kickoffs. So when United are playing, for example, I've usually got my phone out in the office just to kind of sneakily watch it. Because otherwise I ain't seeing crap. This is the worst part of this time of evening, is silvers get competitive. The one time I do, we're trying to get that phone. Hey, at least you got the phone call, mate. Look on the bright side. Onwards and upwards. I mean, what's worse? Not getting the phone call? That's what I mean. The biggest part is you now got that phone call. You know where you stand. You know what's going on. Call it a dub. Do you know what I mean? You don't have to wait anymore. Exactly. Exactly that. Like, how would I put it? You can walk out of your current job with your head held high. Lot to be said for it. Joy, and that's the biggest part of that I'd take with me. Like, you can walk out on Tuesday, head held high, and know you're going on to better things. And you'll be happier where you are. That's what it's about. Like, if you're going into work dreading it, we'd say, dreading walking in that door, it ain't worth going into. That's when you got to start looking for something else. Because it doesn't create a happy environment for yourself or peace of mind. Like, and usually what ends up happening then is you end up bringing that war home with you. If you go to play some dropping matches on clubs. Honestly, Ultimate Team at this moment in time, I do not know what EA are doing. And that's what I was saying earlier when I got sidetracked. I was watching a video from Nick Run the Foot Market the other day where he's basically having a rant at EA. Now, for context, a lot of it's a poor me kind of thing, if you get me. But there was some interesting takeaways from it too. Like, for example, he was complaining, would say, oh, I play 20 games in Elite Divisions or win 20 games in Elite Divisions and all I get is a, like a crappy 25k gold pack or whatever it is. Which is very true. A lot of people don't make it that high anyway, so that's why it's kind of like, woe is me. However, he did point out something that I have noticed for a lot of YouTubers. And I do feel from on this one. He said his views overall are way down on what they normally would be, and I would believe it. Because even, it doesn't matter what level of content creator you are, I would say. Like, I've even noticed, like, Amir's overall viewership is down, we'd say. Mumbo's is down. Cody's is down from what it normally is. Like, everyone's viewership seems to be down. I think it's because a lot of the casuals just aren't really bothered with the game this year. That or they must be waiting for it to go on sale or just seeing what happens. But I have noticed, and I'm sure you guys have noticed too, that like, unless we've become the shitters, you don't really play any bad people this year. You know what I mean by that? Like, how many people have you come across this year that you've pumped, we'd say 5-6-0? Yeah, I'd well believe it, Doc, honestly. And I'm not even taking the mick when I say that. Like, it's so weird. Like, how would I put it? Like, I gave the best example I can give you is last year, right? Because I follow his RTG every year. Every year. Because I'm a big RTG guy, I just don't have the capacity for creating it, if you get me. But Lasty's first video for his RTG this year, now bearing in mind it's a few weeks out, so obviously it'll gain views over time. But his very first Road to Glory video is 272,000 views. And if you look at the last couple of episodes, even we say from 4 days ago, 39,000. 5 days ago, 39,000. 6 days ago, he had the title of Pick, Pack, and a Hero, so he did get quite a bit more, but it was still only 52 in comparison. 7 days ago, 31,000. 8 days ago, 47, 43, 52. Like, his views have been dipping consistently, we'd say. Like, he's down to about 10% of his viewership. You can't play against yourself, sad. Yeah, I know that feeling. I am the shitter. No worries with you. Danny is doing mad, yeah. But you see, a lot of Danny's audience comes across from Twitch, we'd say. where he's got his audience built and he brings that comes across to watch his VODs. But like a lot of the general big guys are down in views from what they normally are. Like, it's no fault of their own. I don't think they've done anything different or anything wrong, if you get me. It is just literally because I think a lot of the casuals have just lost interest. Like, I think they're just kind of gone, do you know what? It's not for me this year, or it's not for me anymore. The thing I am curious is what have they moved on to? Spain 2-0 up? No way. What the hell? I mean, to be fair to you, you've still done a hell of a lot better than what we have. Let's be realistic here. I'm gonna send these three to my club, I should say, seeing as they didn't go. Did I watch the... I didn't actually see, sorry, hold on. Sorry, no, just give me 2 seconds. Oh god. Shouldn't laugh. Back at the... Oh, of course it did. You reckon that, Isaac? I think people have just lost interest. I think people are kind of gone... I think they're fed up of kind of getting the same formula every year, if you know what I mean. Like, I'll ask you all a question that are in here at the minute. No, it's never a foul. That's absolute tragic is what that is. But I'm going to ask everyone a question that's in here right now. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hyped are you to get this game? So I am curious. Especially after the last couple of FIFAs and stuff like that, I would say. The keeper was ball watching for definite. You weren't getting it, but you want to give it. So this is what I'm getting at. Doc's put in a 6, which I think is fair. Because I'd have been along the same level as Doc. Like, the only reason I was kind of... What swayed me into it was when I started streaming. When I was like, well... If I'm going to be streaming, I'm going to need something to stream. Wasn't even your money and you want the money back. Yeah, I get that. Like, it's essentially the same thing repolished. The thing is, I don't mind the gameplay as much this year, but... Like, content-wise, they've dropped the ball a bit. Now, I'm not asking for silly SBCs every day, we'd say, and stuff like that, that your team's going to be so juiced before it even gets going. But give us more stuff to grind out. I'll give you a perfect example, right? If we go into the objectives here real quick. Right. What have they given us here new? Nothing, as such, right? You have things like silly little things in there to get your experience points. Like, you don't even have a way of grinding out the XP every day. So you kind of get stuck in limbo land for a while. It's like, for people that want to grind out the game, there's nothing to grind out. I was just going to say, literally, clubs is about the only thing that's saving the game for me at the minute. Because if I was being realistic, I'm not sure what else even would be. Like, how would I put it? SBC wise, right? What came today was marquee matchups. That's it. This is all the same. Nothing really worth a crap. This is the biggest joke. This right here. Put in 11 silver players. Why can't I be bronze? Give us something. Anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's nothing really there that makes you go, wow, I need to grind it out. I mean, I've been doing Beckham just because I've been putting dupes and stuff into it. And I'm a United fan, so I mean, of course I gotta get him in. Like, and instead, this next promo, this Trailblazer one, we're gonna get absolutely cracker stuff thrown at us instantly, which makes no sense. Like, you go from a famine to a feast, and then you'll probably end up back to a famine again. Not to mention, if we're being honest, the chance of packing any of these Trailblazers is slim to none. Because, I mean, how would I put it? It's all top-end cards. They ain't going to give them out. Like, even the Evolutions was a great idea, right? I actually have to praise them for Evolutions. I really do. The con with Evolutions, and the biggest con for me, is they're so limited at the minute. Like, you hide the best ones behind a paywall, and you don't give us enough of them. Like, currently. I'm not gonna lie to you. I spent 50k coins on it earlier. To stick him in. Who I have to work on yet. Should probably activate him. Because I do plan on doing that card. Because I do like a bit of Politano. I'm not asking that every card goes up to an 85 rating, but give us some. Like, for an example, because I was very tempted to do so. But I was very tempted to throw Amad Diallo into it. But then I was like, well, it's not going to be a 50k card by the time I've done it. He's not even going to be a 10k card by the time I've done it. I don't understand why they can't have it, so give us like one for each position every season. So if I'm, for example, a Rangers fan, just because I see Jake there, I can put every player from a starting 11 from Rangers, do a crap ton of objectives, and have them all boosted up to like low 80s for the first season. So if I wanted to, then I could literally have my Rangers team compete, if you know what I mean. Yeah, no, I can't get in at all. I haven't been able to this evening. There's a problem with matchmaking here. It turns out it's a pain in the anus, but I'll get over it. On the plus side, I can do a bit of flipping and trading while I'm ranting and raving. But Evolutions is the one thing for me that EA dropped the ball with. In a weird way. Just because I think they should have opened it up a bit more and had more of them. Like I said, they didn't have to be all top end. They're also not giving out the proper packs for last game's promo. Z had the same issue. Z hasn't got his either. Yeah, I tried co-op earlier, it didn't work, and I know watching me trade isn't the best content. Believe me, I do know. I mean, it was either this or else I was going to jump on Fall Guys. I wasn't sure if people wanted Fall Guys again after the, would say straight away after the last night. No, I can switch over to it if you want. And at this point in time, it doesn't really bother me either way. Crap. Actually, just check. Do 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 do. So like I said, this moment in time, there's not a lot else I can do. This is the problem with the game. I mean, they've launched it in a buggy mess. They did do a big update earlier and all, which I'm pretty sure didn't change a lot, because I've seen a few people talking about it earlier. And apparently, it's not done much. Supposedly, anyways. I see the invite, but it won't let me into it. So I tried earlier. I do get it, it just won't let me in. I had been trying it earlier with other people. So what I'm going to do for an hour, actually, just for the sake of it, I'm going to switch it over to this. If you give me 2 seconds, that's what I'm just changing over stuff in the background, if it'll let me. You got Sophie Smith. Love that. Apparently she's really good, no? Mate, honestly, that Alex Morgan is worth every coin. Honestly. Her finesse shots are disgusting. Who'd take from level 30 player pick? Do you know? It's one that I'm not even sure of myself. I did have a quick look at it. To remove respawns, fall off the course and face elimination. Oh, that sounds like an absolute disaster. Let's do random squads. That's the thing they actually did get right, though, in a way, was the season, season rewards, actually. I have to give them credit for that one. They did get that right, at least. Honestly, the gameplay in itself, I don't mind it, even though it's way harder. Eventually, I'll kind of, how would I put it? Rise up to the challenge of it. It's just the content itself at the minute is a bit mid. Do you know what I mean? It's a bit meh. Right, at this point in time, you gotta wonder what's worth grinding for. There doesn't seem to be a lot, like. No, I said Trailblazers will probably do one of two things tomorrow. It'll either kill the market altogether or skyrocket it because no one will be able to pack anything and they'll have to buy cards for Weekend League. Oh god, how do you even get me? Oh, I missed that. What sort of numpty am I? This is when you know you're just having a bad day and your brain's tired. Okay, I would say that though. Matt Das says, are you preferring the PS5 version? Even though it is tougher with yeah, I thought that, alright. It's weird, I know. It's a much harder experience with But I definitely prefer it, no. It's not for everyone, of course. There will be people that prefer old gen. Like last year, I preferred old gen. I won't even pretend otherwise. But This year, definitely new gen. And I guarantee clubs would be more interested on it too. Well, that happened. This got absolutely ruined. Bloody hell. The one thing I was actually disappointed with this evening and all was I actually downloaded Call of Duty. Because it did say the beta was live, but apparently it's only live if you pre-ordered the game. So I was actually interested in testing it out to see. Now, I probably will end up getting the game, but I ain't pre-ordering it, I'll put it that way. Because the finances are not there for it currently. And as it is right now, and it will be for some time, I don't get paid for this. I don't think I ever will. Nah, I doubt it, mate. And I'm not... Put it this way, I don't ever expect to either, if you get me. It's kind of one of them things, it's more of a hobby than anything else. Bit of fun. Like, there's people out there that are far better than I am, and they don't get paid for it. Look at Aramis as an example. Even he's not monetized. Now, the reason he's not monetized is more due to the hours, we'd say. Like, you have to have 4,000 concurrent hours within a year. And that is difficult. You have to average about 80 hours a week of watch time. Like, that's the hardest part by a long way. Well, I mean, getting the subs too obviously isn't easy either, but you might get lucky with a short that gets a lot of views, we'd say. But the one thing you're not going to get lucky with is the actual watch time. Nah, we chance it. Yeesh. 2. Yeah, it's one of them things. Like, I know Aramis is an example, because he switched over to Twitch, he started losing hours on his watch time. And like, if you want to get monetized through shorts, you have to have something like 10 million views in 3 months, which is just ridiculous. That is so difficult to do. Yeah, thinking about it, I probably should have just done dropping in clubs himself. My pro definitely needs to practice. Tells you how decisive I can be. I actually haven't tested clubs on you, Jen. Do you know that? You tried a couple drop-ins. How are they? As tragic as I imagine them being. Really? Even drop-ins? Okay, you piqued my curiosity now. So I'm assuming my stats carry over from old gen as well, we'd say, as in my pro stats. Or do I have to start fresh again? Oh god. I've absolutely cocked this up. We carried over, okay. You know what, so I might bin this off in a second. Especially when I'm looking at this, because this is over for us. Our squad doesn't qualify. Like I said.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
What the hell? That nearly scared the crap out of me. Assuming that this actually works for me. I'd try it. Surely to God I can at least play clubs. Jesus Christ, my guy's got an afro on new gen. Bloody hell, what happened then? Vlad needs to see a barber big time. The state of him. I'll fix that anyways. Facial hair ain't bad, but Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, they'll give you a... None of this is even accurate. Well, I mean, currently, that's probably more accurate, unfortunately. Man needs to see a barber. Okay, so weirdly our club isn't on here either. I don't think it carries over because I'm level 1 apparently. my guy's level 1 again. Oh, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's level 1. I've got no nothing unlocked as such. Well, unfortunately, I'm gonna have to try and make do with it. Do you want to join for a couple of drop-ins? Up to you. No worries, mate. We'll get you in. Yeah, my guy's literally level 1. Hopefully it works. I was thinking. Well, weirdly, I'm assuming it built my guy for me, although he looks like he skipped leg day. Now, this is going to be interesting for the two of us then. Because we're both going to be pure noobs. Do him first. No worries. No panic, lad. Just looking at Keats, he's able to get in alright. Boys grinding it out. Things you love to see. There's no panic pack. To be fair, I should probably fix my guy, no, because he looks a bit clapped. Well, more clapped than normal. In the kit, this tells you how much attention I had to pay. And how basic I am. There it is. Gotta get the green in for the boys. Bit of the Irish representation, you know what I mean? I won't go back here a second. It's definitely untucked. Why are they calling them shoes? Curios. Not gonna lie, I was always a white boot kind of guy. There we go with the Pumas. Why not? Oh, bloody hell. It's going to be interesting to be starting this with someone that's pure raw, would say. Back out for 1 second. Just check something here. I was thinking. So we do have a club apparently. Jesus, what? The names on some of these clubs. I do know this one. That is Average United's. Div 3, go on, lads. Bloody hell. 801 appearances, 758. Jesus Christ, there's been some people smashing this out already. '91 rated, 90 rated, Jesus. Oh, hey, talk, lad. I was just getting ready to jump into some drop-ins. So at least that part works. I'm just looking at these leaderboards. Some of it's mad. Actually, you're old gen, aren't you, Doc? I mean, you don't have new gen yet, do you? It might just be easier if we switch over, Z. Midfield. Okay, so this guy's a top-rated midfielder. Oh dear, 694 games. Do you know what, Z? So we'll switch over to old gen. We get Doc involved as well. We'll do a few drop-ins. Well, technically speaking, we could take the club out for a spin. I don't like doing it when Keats isn't on as well. Oh, you don't have it downloaded? Ah, shit. In that case, I'll switch back over to new. Apologies, Doc. I do have to get grinding on you as well, to be fair.
EA Sports.
Because it doesn't carry over your progress. Which is weird. Because you would have thought, like, when Ultimate Team is cross-generational and that clubs would be, but it's not. And even clubs have given me 0 play, and that's not a good sign. Let me back out for a second. It still says 0. This could be interesting. Actually, while I'm waiting, I can be playing... I can test a skill game out myself. Lord knows my guy needs the experience. Why does the clubs feel quicker than Ultimate Team? Jesus. Calm yourself, lad. Man's rapid. Oh, that's just how tired my brain is. Even that's not working right for me, as you can see, because it's just crashed. Oh, yeah, you're so good. Try that again. No worries, mate. As you can see there, I just literally tried to do a training drill. I didn't get the reward for it at least, but the game crashed, but at least it's showing me people playing now. It's 80 overall, yeah. Let's just say it's going to take us a while on New-Gen to actually get anywhere. I'm shocked it doesn't carry over, though. It's a bit of a pain in the backside. I say you're looking good too, I have to say. I see we've got Police Tree with us now on the right hand side, or at least it looks like him. Go on, boys. You get surgery done. Yeah, apparently our pros are recovering from it. Fancy cutscene.
Which one will outwit the other in a stadium both
at least that looks different.
Passionate. So many questions to be answered on a day of destiny. Stay with us on EA TV. And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say.
Oh, what is this camera?
My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing.
Can't say I like this, but...
match going, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield would be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Problem is, if I go switching it now in the middle of a game, it ain't going to go well.
Patient enough build-up. Can they carve out a chance?
No, this
honestly,
camera
I
honks,
didn't mean
man.
to jinx them. Just wasn't a very good pass.
Right, don't pass me
finally.
the ball if you do get it, just for a second. Game settings.
Oh, blocked it!
Camera, where are you? Clubs camera, co-op. Right, I'll make do with that rather than doing a custom one just yet. Right, we're back.
Cara. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him.
That camera was hideous.
Getting in there to intercept. Teammates available.
Oh, he actually passed. I'm shocked.
Well, he's given us away.
It's going to be interesting learning to defend on clubs as well again. As in on new gen. Oh god.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. Can he do it? Oh, it's off the post. Making sure nothing came of it.
Have it, lads.
Well, that's
Go
how
on.
to keep the
You stuck
opposition
it.
at bay.
Well, they so nearly took the lead there. They just have to keep creating these opportunities, and I'm sure the goal will come.
Go on, Zay. Skin them all the way.
We're putting all their energies into winning back possession.
Amir, does this feel quicker than what Ultimate Team does?
Oh, he'll take it
Whoa.
on. But the keeper takes charge.
Lucky lad.
And it was pretty straightforward. Well, nicely cut out. Released
Definitely
it
feels
nicely.
smoother than what Ultimate Team does, I will say that much.
Cara.
Usually in Ultimate Team I'd be lagging all over the place.
Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. Can he give them the
Oh,
lead?
go on.
And a goal!
2.
1-0 it is.
No,
They've
not the
been
greedy.
pushing for the
No,
opener,
no.
and now they have it.
You lost points for that one.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change
Oh,
of
mate,
pace.
it does, yeah.
But you have to question the
Like, Ultimate
defending
Team is
here.
usually
They
lagging
don't
balls
attack
all
ball
over
when
the
it comes
place.
in. They don't react quickly enough to close the scorer down. It's really poor defending.
Like, why can't Ultimate Team play like this? I mean, I have jinxed that. I've got yellow bar at the top now, but it's nowhere near as...
Wanted to keep it, but couldn't.
in Ultimate Team I can be red and yellow. This just feels clean.
And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Delivered into the box. Able to deal with the threat. In a decent position now.
Go on, lads.
And a simple
Definitely
clearance, a
feels
good
better.
one.
Like I said, just feels really clean.
What a corner kick it is. Let's see if they can put this to good use as they try to add to their advantage.
Go on, lads.
There it is. 2 to the good now, and that gives them a buffer. So underway once more, 2-0 the lead here.
Heh.
Gregerson. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and the visitors are prospering. Stuart, what have you made of their performance?
Yes, it's been a really energetic display from them so far. The passing's been sharp, the movement from the front players has been excellent.
Actually,
and
it
the
feels
finishing has
quick
been
as well.
clinical. They will
Sharp,
certainly be happy
clean.
going in at
Do you know what I mean?
half-time.
And the whistle is sounded.
I have to say, I could definitely get used to this. I actually find it way more responsive than what old gen is. Yeah, very quick. I'm impressed.
So back underway here.
It's not, no, this is the thing, because when I play clubs on old gen, it's still... Obviously, it connects better than we'd say what Ultimate Team does, but it still doesn't feel that responsive. This feels silky.
Gregerson. There to take it away. And the upshot of that.
Like, yeah, there's a few
is
spikes here
offside.
and there,
Well,
but
he
not,
needed to look elsewhere because the flag was always
not
gonna come
unbearable,
up.
if you know what I mean.
Good through ball.
Definitely find myself doing a lot of this.
And the danger cleared.
Oh crap, that's my bad.
Nicely cut out. Good weight on that pass. And there's the feed into the box. Wonderful header. Excellent goalkeeping. Given away again.
It's a lot easier to position your pro when you're not lagging all over the place.
The delivery. No nonsense
lucky lads.
clearance. 30 minutes left for play.
Yeah, it's stuck
Well, they
in,
couldn't
lads.
keep
Love
it.
that. Oh. Love that, Z.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. And a throw-in it's going to be. Fujiwara. The ball with Martinez. Mastery of the passing game.
No, I've just been
Taken away,
absolutely
he
made
won the
tit
ball.
of there.
He's going forward well here. But timely defending when it mattered.
Go on, lads. Go on.
He's through here.
Okay.
Magnificent reaction. Oh, mopping up defensively.
Well, had that gone in, surely that would have been game over. Credit.
And there is the goal. He's found the net. Shot
Dude,
unconfined.
what a bang.
3 goals without reply. Woo. Andrews. Running with the ball confidently. And he's in an offside position.
I mean, one game in and I'm already, like, far more impressed with clubs than anything else.
So on the cusp of the final whistle, and the visitors very much in command, Stuart.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity.
Nah,
and
crap.
Their passing has been so expansive.
That's on me.
Not many teams would have stopped them today.
I've had a terrible second half.
Tang. Really good challenge.
F. How have I not come away with that?
Good distribution. Really good build-up, but no end product. Just have to make sure they don't get caught on the counter-attack.
Oh, I don't have the pace. My guy's so slow.
And snuffed out the danger immediately. And 1 minute of stoppage
Nah,
time
this is
has
crisp.
been added on. Great
Go on.
opportunity.
Oh.
Oh, thwarted
Unlucky.
there. And what a piece of defending we've just witnessed. And so the referee blows for full time.
I can't lie,
Goes down
that
as
felt
a
so
victory
clean.
for the visitors.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't
And I mean clean. Oh, mate. Like I said, that was... just felt perfect, if you know what I mean. Animations there as well, yeah, actually. It's weird. Why doesn't Ultimate Team play like that? If Ultimate Team played like that, I had absolutely no complaints about it. Like, I'd love Ultimate Team to play that smoothly and at that pace. Matt, no opponents found. Do you know what I mean? Like, if it played like that, it'd be perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. A lot more tolerable. Big GK. It has to be said, they do need to up the pace of the actual game overall in Ultimate Team, I think. I think that's part of the issue too. But apparently what's been causing the big issue with people having delay is, you know, the playstyles, how they pop up above the head. Apparently that's causing an issue in Ultimate Team.
This has all the ingredients necessary for a tasty football recipe, and both sets of players are ready to throw everything into winning the game for their fans. A mouth-watering prospect awaits.
I do like this little cutscene you get when it's loading in.
Live on EA TV.
Just while you're waiting for everyone to ready up, at least you get to see something a bit different. Yeah, you know how like the gold symbol will pop up above the head. Apparently that's one of the things that's causing an issue.
I'm joined for expert analysis by Stuart Robson, and we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Again, this feels clean, like I'm not skating on ice. I mean, I have cocked up and got caught out of position badly.
The mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Nah, greedy. Why didn't he feed you?
Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it.
Yes, lads. Look at the football. Spoke too soon.
Well, the attack fizzled out. And continues his run. Delivered into the area here.
Oh man, it's so smooth in comparison. That's the part that baffles me.
And Schultz now.
Oh god.
Timely intervention.
I'm honking though. Oh, I love it. You got absolutely wrecked.
Free kick given.
Have a pop, lad, if you want. I'm ready for a rebound. He's going to knuckle this top bins. Oh, he didn't. Took a short. Fair play.
A concession of a corner here.
I mean, I can't lie, I fully expected him to go for it.
Let's see about the delivery. Was it a great clearance?
Uh-oh.
Not high quality defending.
Ah, well then, lads.
Oh, tremendous vision.
Boys are on point.
Eklund.
Goalkeeper's going to have the easiest job he ever had.
Direct ball into the box. Can
Oh,
he
go
get
on.
the lead? Still possibilities.
Unlucky lad.
Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it.
Well, you sense it's just a matter of time before they do score, Derek. They've been piling on the pressure now and really should be ahead in this one.
And the referee blows the whistle. It is a free kick.
Will he feed it this time is the question. Will he go for it? What was that animation? Oh, that was mad.
Ibrahim. For attacking possibilities. The cross is on. Having
What?
a shoot. Well, it wasn't a straightforward save. But
Am I supposed to be on the left or right, actually? I really should be looking
Well,
at
a
this.
chance here perhaps to
Yeah, I am on the
invigorate
right. I
their
thought I
aerial
was.
targets.
Alright, this is on your noggin.
Who's going to get on the end of it? And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping.
Oh, yes, lads.
Oh, they've lost it. Schultz. Simonsen. I must say this looks promising. And there's the feed into the box. And he's clear his lines. Good
Thought we were going
idea.
to see a bike.
Well, he's
Oh,
lost
let's
it.
have him on lockdown. Go on, Z.
Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in.
My goal.
Can he play it in? Happy to take on the
Ooh.
shot. Oh, commanding goalkeeper.
Yeah, like I said, you imagine Ultimate Team played like this.
Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
Well, they haven't created too much lately, but the fans know this is a chance to take the lead here.
And over it comes.
No,
An
that's
absolute
awful.
waste of a corner. So it's going to be a goal kick here. And the electronic board
Oh, well done,
showing
lad.
1 additional minute. We're using the space really
No.
well. But now can they push on? No more time left. That is it for the first half here at the home of...
I don't get how they're programmed clubbed so nicely with servers and stuff in comparison. Considering it's not their money maker, if you know what I mean.
And the second half has started here at the home of Spurs.
We've got Onana in net by the looks of it. I hope he doesn't save
Now
with
the
Icon.
attack fizzled out.
About to find out.
Oh, that surely had to go in. But marvellous defending.
Oh, nice turn.
Making progress. Well, didn't go to plan in the end.
Ooh.
Ishikawa.
Yeah, exactly. You'd think clubs would play worse because it's not their
Being pressed hard.
it's not their main thing, if you get me. It's an add-on.
Ibrahim.
It's kind of like going to a garage to get diesel or petrol and then buying a newspaper along with it.
Oh, an incredible clearance. I must say, I didn't see that coming.
This play is like
Just the
really
challenge
nice.
That was required. Counter-attacking chance. Has eyes for goal.
Yes, lad. Safe hands. Oh, eyes
Oh,
off.
stylish ball. What can they do
That's
now?
poor from me.
And the flag has gone up. Offside. Not a good pass. Simonsen.
Oh.
Clear to see who got the last touch. So a throw in it'll be. Evans. Brown. It might be on for them.
Ah, crap.
Very
Why'd I
alert
try forcing
defending
that?
to cut off the supply.
I am honking.
Well, we have
Yes,
20
GK.
minutes left in this game.
Oh, got up.
Sørensen. Kara.
Go on, Z.
And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
My striker.
And the emphasis is on creativity.
Nah, I was just literally trying to force the line and bomb one onto your forehead.
Over it comes.
That's terrible from me.
Wanting a bit with that delivery. And a throw in it's going to be.
Oh my god, I didn't even call for that.
Well, that one has promise. They're on the scent of a winner late in this game. Big chance. Closing down well. Blocked again. Well, possibilities in the centre.
Uh-oh. Where have I gone? Other than the shops.
Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Diakov. Really good ball there.
Oh, nice ball. Get in.
And is that going to be the one that wins it for them? There's every chance, and the fans are lapping this up. And intercepted it. Evans. Sørensen. Well, it's ideal game management when you can pass the ball in this fashion. And the electronic board showing one additional minute.
Even the goalkeeper knows how to shithouse it for the win.
And there goes the final whistle. And the home fans are going to be happy about this.
Again,
outcome.
I just have to say it.
Yes, Derek. Well, it could
I'm
have gone
shocked
either
at
way,
how smooth
couldn't
it is.
So competitive for much of the game, but they kept pushing, kept believing, and
don't get it.
deserved.
Like, you'd think their main game mode would be that smooth. Winning! I don't get it. Just seems mad to me. Can't lie, I'm impressed. Like I said, I can definitely see myself playing a lot of pro clubs. Especially if it's going to be that smooth all the time. Oh, indeed. Indeed, oh, indeed. Just feels clean. Like I said, even when I play old gen, it doesn't feel this clean. Like, I've usually got some sort of delay or lag with it. And I usually have a really bad input delay, so I kind of have to do everything ahead of time.
Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going
now,
to
whether
have
this
the
is just
sun
like a good
shining
night foot
down
or
on
something
them.
or what.
They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm Derek
impressed.
Ray on the commentary gantry and delighted to be
Yeah.
joined as always by Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How do you see the
The
match
fact that it's
going,
clean for you
Stuart?
too.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the
definitely
team that
means
dominates
it's,
midfield
a
will
positive.
be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that,
Because
for
normally
me,
we both
is
have
the
some
area
weird
that's
delay.
key today.
And the match begins.
Ah, well then. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Not looking all that comfortable on the ball.
Go on, AI, get on him.
Really
All
well
that.
positioned. Well, pressing really high.
Ah, we've got one of these people that aren't going to pass it. Mind you, if he's going to run the pitch, then I ain't going to argue.
Maldonado. And a tidy
Until that
challenge.
happens.
I must say, this looks promising. How about the cross? Well played in from the flank, but not to any great effect.
I don't think we're winning this one.
Determined defending.
Not when the boys don't pass the ball.
Possession
To be fair, he
given away.
attempted one. Go on, lads.
A really good pass. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end.
I don't know why I'm running forward, because this guy on the right wing is just not going to give it. Even the jockey animation and everything is like so much nicer.
And tidily played.
Like more responsive.
Well, giving the ball away. This attack looks highly promising.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm afraid to say that was a chip without any salt.
That right winger
Well, if
is
you are
just
gonna
doing
chip
bad.
the ball, you have to get it absolutely
What
right.
was that?
If she didn't get it right, that's a wasted opportunity.
See, I'm spoiled. I've normally got you on the right wing ahead of me, Z.
What to like about that pass? On the offensive. But they took care of the situation defensively.
Oh, well then, guys. Can't believe it passed to the... He passed it.
And you need your defender to take charge. Making progress. Well, high quality defending.
No.
Trying his luck.
Oh, finish.
And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Like, to be fair, there, not a
Rolling
lot you
again,
can do.
With the scoreline standing at 1-0. Committed challenge.
That's the one negative when it comes to drop-ins, when you get a numpty like that.
So approaching half-time, and the visitors have a bit of work ahead of them. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
And that is that.
I still have to say, though,
half-time here in the Spanish capital.
It's clean. I know I've said that a few times now, but I'm impressed. And I like the pace. I like the speed of it, I mean. Like, that's the pace an Ultimate Team should be at. Oh, not bad, lad, not bad. Just doing a couple of drop-ins on clubs. Because we've realised our stats don't carry over from old gen. This is my first time actually playing clubs on new gen, same with Z. And I have to say, it's clean.
Second half excitement to come, we hope, here at the Bernabeu.
Unfortunately, we've got two numpties in this one.
Realising that it might be opening
As
up
you can
on
see,
the
I won't
opposite
see the
flank.
ball here.
Well, that's going to keep the opposition at bay. No space for them here. Oh, surely.
Can't catch him either.
Oh, he's found the net. And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted and just what they deserve. So the ball rolling again at 2-0.
God damn.
Well, he's got past his man. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance.
Oh mate, I'm shattered today. I was trying to, I couldn't actually even play Ultimate Team today. It said matchmaking was disabled. Seems to be an issue on Xbox in Ireland for that, so
And a lot
it
to
kind
like
of
about this
derailed any
attack.
plans I could have.
And the referee is quite
And see, the
rightly
issue was I'd
letting it
already
go.
kind of done Fall Guys of the day, so it was like I need to kind of get on the AFC grind. So I'm just doing a bit of trading and stuff on stream, which isn't the most entertaining thing to be doing. But decided we might do a bit of clubs dropping just to kind of get started on our pros, because we're going to end up miles behind if we're not.
And so 30 minutes left for play,
Especially for new gen.
And out for a throw in. Just
I have to say
misfiring
though,
with the pass.
it plays clean. Definitely prefer it to the way old gen handles as well. Go on, Zay.
Chance maybe to
Oh god,
use
I'm
their
caught
counter-attacking
miles out here
ability
now.
to good effect. Really annoying for them. Couldn't take advantage. Well, good run and
The
good ball
greed.
control, but nothing comes of it.
The greed from them.
Now, who can he play it
Oh,
to?
well then.
Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game.
Nah, well then, Zay.
Good weight on that pass.
How'd the stream go, Keats? I'm assuming you qualified easily.
Oh, this is looking promising. And pulled back. Well, he gave it quite the whack, but not on target. An effective challenge. And a shot
my
from some
God.
way out. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Moving the ball forward with purpose. And he takes it on.
Ooh.
Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Bloody hell.
And nicely struck.
Big
Oh,
save, GK. An errors card and you're no longer synced with the online match. Well, that's weird. Dead tonight, no one about, unfortunately. The games were good. Okay. I was saying earlier on the stream, and it seems to be a thing. Nick Run the Front Market was on about, he did like a rant video a couple of days ago. It was Aramis that actually pointed it out to me. And he was on about how even his views are down, if you know what I mean. As I said a couple of times before, Lasty's kind of been the one that I've been monitoring. And his Road to Glory views are down to about 15% on where they were at the start, which is mental. I think people are kind of just... I was on about earlier, I think people are put off by it a bit. Like, the content has been lackluster. Like, I was saying about Evolutions as an example. Like, they really could do so much more with them. Like, it doesn't have to be high-end. Like, you imagine if you could evo all the Forest lads, we'd say, up to, like, 81 rated. You'd do it in a heartbeat. You're a Forest fan. Do you know what I mean? You'd work on it. You'd grind it out. Just because, like... Yeah, I got booted for some reason. We get back in here. We'll try and get back in anyways. You scored a goal. Go on, lads. But you know what I mean? Like, Evolutions is a... Like, they're hiding them behind a paywall, if you get me, which I don't like. Like, the Pacey Protector wants 50,000 coins. Now, I have done Politano in it. Well, I say done, I've started Politano. Like... I don't get why they're hiding it behind a paywall. That's the part that irritates me. Like, why can't they just have, like, a set 11? I will do, mate. I'm just waiting for you to be ready. Do you want in, Keats, by the way? I'll send you one just in case. But I don't get why like certain things are hidden behind paywalls and stuff. Like I'd rather like if they did evolutions, you could have a full 11 per season and just cap it like each season. So this season, for example, cap it at like 82 rated, would say. You'd do all the Forest lads instantly. Like I'd take a lot of the United boys that I know that aren't going to get special cards and put them into it. Just because. You'll jump on soon. Okay, I'll jump in here, so. Don't like to. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 more for stream, but I'll probably do a couple more off it anyways with you, if you're up for it. You're going to do Bowen. Love that. That's what I mean, even you'd see, if you could have like an evolution per position, you'd do a few of the, we'd say the silvers and the bronzes and evo them up. You'd grind it out, you'd be willing to grind it out, like. Again, they don't have to be like bloody boosted up to like 88 rated cards or 85s even. Cool, 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 love it. Do you know what I mean? Like, you'd like to be able to grind it out in that way because it's a bit of fun.
In Madrid. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis.
Like, not every evolution has to be like 85 and hidden behind paywalls.
Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well,
Listen, give the lads something to grind on the menus at even at the minute, because like, I mean today they gave you marquee matchups and that's basically all they gave us.
It should be a cracking game though.
Yet next week you're going to have like a hero SBC, you're going to have like 2 player of the months, you're going to have Rodrigo, you're going to have Rice. Like you're going to have too much if you get me. Now obviously they'll find a way to dead it, but
Promising sequence.
it's just poor from their point of view. Like how hard is it to come up with proper content each day?
Opportunity to deliver the cross.
And again, it might seem like a small thing, but if you want to keep people playing, as to me, like evolutions is one of them things that they're missing the boat on.
Joe.
Like it's an easy content source. Nice to just have 11 per season, 1 per position. Job done.
Not smooth in possession.
Then next season you can upgrade them 11 again, we'd say to, for argument's sake, 84 or 85 rated.
Succeeded in keeping it in play.
I just think it'd be an interesting concept instead. You see, the reason they won't do it is the fact that you'll never be buying packs to get special cards because it's going to be like, well, you're just building your team up. But to me, it should be there as an option. Like, you can imagine being able to take a full Forest side into FUT Champs and be competitive with it because you grew the team to a level.
Kaya. And a decent delivery. And in the end, no damage done.
As is at the moment, they kind of deaded it a bit. Or at least in my opinion.
Weight on that pass.
Ooh.
Can he finish?
Oh, big save keeps.
And slipped through beautifully.
Yeah, I'd love it. No, like I said, it'd be.
Offside it is.
I could take, for example, and it's no bullshit. I was looking at Amad Diallo earlier, and I was genuinely thinking about putting him into the pacey one, and then I was like, but sure, he's not a 50k card. If I do that,
Doesn't have to do it on his own.
do you know what I mean? It was kind of like, well,
Excellent vision.
he'd be a fun card to use for a bit, but he's not a 50,000 coin card, and that's where I kind of had to draw the line and go, well, it isn't worth it,
Walters.
unfortunately.
He had in mind.
As much as I would have liked to have done it, I just couldn't justify it.
Another perfect position to read it.
It's kind of like the same with the first one with Garnacho. I would have liked to have done him, but I just couldn't justify 50,000 for it.
Might be able to get in behind the defence. And the cross goes in.
Like, it's not like you wouldn't go out and pay 50,000
throw
coins
in
for
the
that
end.
card on the market.
It has
The
gone
same
over
for you.
the
You could have
touchline
stuck a few of the
for what
Forest
will be a
boys in. I'm
throw-in.
sure you did in one or two of them, but like it's hard to justify sticking them into the 50,000 coin one when they're not going to be worth that. And yeah, I know you can use them in future evolutions again, we'd say, but at the same time,
Salas.
they're still going to be behind the power curve, if you know what I mean. And for that price, it seems a bit mad to do so.
He read the situation defensively and did his job.
Like, yeah, I've got Ansu Fati, Meta, and Politano meta cards, we'd say. But at the same time, I know when they get future
Quick ball
evolutions,
to
they'll
perhaps
still be
catch
with the
them
power
out.
curve, or at least near it.
Clearance needed to be better. Well, it came to nothing in the end.
Oh, God.
It needs an accurate cross. And overcame the ball from the flank, but dealt with in the end. And that is that.
Just one of them, I think it was
half-time
poorly
here in the
thought out,
Spanish
like.
capital.
No, I mean, hey, we're what, 2 weeks in, they can still rectify it. I meant to ask you, did the patch change much, Keats? Or is it still kind of the same on Ultimate Team? I was just curious.
Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Well read to win possession back. Ferrari has it.
Go on, lads.
Good through ball.
Ooh, I thought he
Nothing
was
comes
in.
of the attack when all is said and done.
Harder opponents but better games. Okay.
Walters.
How'd the record go in qualifying? I'm assuming you smashed it. Can't lie, I've been finding it tough enough.
And keeper's ball.
I did go.
He made it look as though it was
Well,
never in any doubt.
I could have gone 7-3, but I went 6-4. If you get me, I just gave the last one
And a
away because there was no
throw-in
point.
forthcoming.
Yeah, no, you're okay. I went 7-3, or 6-4. Sorry, I could have gone for the seventh
given
one, but I
away.
couldn't be arsed. If you get me, so I just gave it away.
Ferrari has it.
The biggest issue, and I don't get it, is how
ball to
delayed
switch the
everything
point
is
of
in
attack.
Ultimate Team for me. You get clubs play so smooth.
Chance to play it in. No spillage from the goalkeeper.
Even though I've got that yellow bar popping up at the top of the screen, it still feels really clean.
Effective challenge.
And I have to say, I like the pace of Pro Club as
Well,
well.
it happened for them. Delivered into the box.
As in the gameplay feels quick and
Threatening,
responsive.
but a good punch by the keeper. And very
Sorry, Z, I
deftly
sold you
cut
short,
out.
mate.
This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Good weight on that pass.
7-3. Go on,
Let's see
lad.
about the cross. Full marks to the keeper.
Well, what a reaction
Love
from the
that.
goalkeeper. Such a good save in the end.
Said I probably could have gone for
And
it,
there's
but
the delivery. Well, another corner. Can they
at the same
take
time, I
advantage
probably
of
would have
this one?
bottled it. I mean, I'll take 6-4. Considering I
Able to
barely
clear the
qualified
danger,
last
at
week,
least
it's
for
a
now.
massive improvement for me.
Into the final 20
Just
minutes.
that I hate how like unresponsive the game can be for me because it's just so delayed.
Couldn't keep it.
Yeah, like I said, I can throw on clubs like this now, and it is just crisp. I don't get that at all. Like, clubs should be the one that should be the most incomplete, if you get me. It's the one they put no effort into.
Incisive pass.
Oh, this goalkeeper is on form.
Oh, that's not a good clearance. Not showing good vision. And no joy as far as the cross was concerned. Well, they couldn't keep it. Just 10 minutes to go.
And say, have you settled on a formation yet, by the way?
Well,
Just
they're certainly
curious.
thinking about a winner. Well, it came to nothing in the end. And crossed in there. Well, in fact, a bit too close to the goalkeeper, and that was always going to be claimed. Oh, great vision. And nothing tight about that decision. Offside all the way. This is looking threatening. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Shot attempted. And no problems at all for the keeper. And 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on.
Ref.
And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there?
Referee.
Well, he's gone into the book.
What
Well, he was
the
late
hell?
and he deserved a booking for that.
Oh. Thought we were in.
Well, that's it for the 90 minutes. But
Alright,
this
I'll do
is
one
not
more.
over, and
Droppings don't end in
well, the
draws.
ball rolling again here. The first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part of this now. It's been an
That's on
extremely
me, Z. I didn't
competitive
continue the
90
run.
minutes.
Oh, well then.
Kara.
That is a hospital pass if ever there was
A
one.
strong tackle.
Oh.
Well, he's bound to be disappointed.
4-2-3-1
with
is the way for
himself.
you.
Not a great effort, Stuart.
Well,
I mean,
the
to be
less
fair, you
about
always
that,
used to
the
cook
better.
with that
Not
last
a
year
good
too.
decision from him.
I'm currently using a 4-3-3-2 and I quite like it.
Pass. And credit is due for that good piece of
I know I'm
defending.
quite limited in my gameplay, if you know what I mean.
And the cross goes in.
Oh, what a header.
Just when we wondered if this might finish 0-0. Then
I think once I get a bit more used to the controls and stuff and the gameplay itself, I'll probably end up switching to 4-2-3-1. It's just currently I feel I need the wide play because I struggle offensively to break people down. I think it's more of a me problem though. I'm gonna put points on. Oh, no worries. But yeah, we have to regrind out the pros, so we do, Keats. This is basically why once we've seen this, so we better do a few drop-ins. Just so at least that when we do kind of get switched over properly, that we won't be completely behind the power curve. I looked at some of the leaderboards here earlier. It's mad how, like, look at this. Or sorry, that's clubs. Or clubs themselves. Look at the pro leaderboard. Like, this guy literally has 760 games played, 1,762 goals already. That is insane. .803 games, 2,428 goals. Mad. absolutely mad that people have already got that many games played on clubs. That people already have that many games played in general. So we respect it. Imagine playing that many games of Ultimate Team. I think my brain would be fried. Yes, lad. Good. I assume you're streaming Weekend League tomorrow. Which, if you are, I have to say fair play. Might need to touch grass, that guy. I think he's on grass. That's why he's played that many games. He's on something. He's also on the unemployment line, I'd say.
A game of colossal importance and a
I don't
stadium
know.
packed to
I
the
have,
rafters.
I said I've
We
qualified,
can't ask for
but
any more. How could it be otherwise
I
when
might give
two
it a miss
high-level
this weekend,
sides
if you
go
get me.
head-to-head and toe-to-toe?
Like, I don't plan on doing
This
it
is
every
football
weekend
out of
anyways.
the very top draw.
Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the
See,
Estadio Santiago Bernabeu.
I've had a hard
in
week
Madrid.
with work, we'd say.
My name is Derek Ray. and
I
sitting
don't know if the
alongside
energy's
me in
going to be in me to
commentary
sweat it out.
position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player,
Like,
Stuart
because I'm
Watson.
working,
And every reason
I
to
work,
believe
well,
we're
I
in
work
for an
every weekend
entertaining
anyways. I've
match
got
here.
work tomorrow, work
Stuart,
Saturday.
what are your expectations
Brain's a
for
bit,
today?
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers
I think my
will be
brain might be a
reminding
bit
their
too
players
fried
of
for it.
starting the game quickly, hitting the opposition back, playing the ball forward, and regaining
This is the first
possession
game
as
I've had
quickly as
now
possible.
where it's been
Hopefully, we get a
delayed for
really
me
good game
in
here.
clubs. I take everything good back, I said.
Distributing it well. Well, great read there to intercept. Good weight on that pass.
I'll see. I could change my mind and enter it and go for it, but I don't think I will. I think tomorrow I'll end up probably doing like, well, I'm trying to get packs built.
And out of play, the pass
So that's most likely what I'm going to do
nearly
is just a
worked
big
out, but
pack
not
opening for Trailblazers. Probably get shafted, but if like the
Kozlov.
Hero SBC comes out or something like that, I can do that to end on.
quite. And an astute piece of defending. It is a decent looking attack here. And players waiting at the
I'll see. I
bar post.
haven't fully committed to the bit, if you
And
get
the
me.
danger is averted.
No, I am lagging
And
all
with
over the
that,
place here.
the attack fizzles out. Eriksson. Realising that it might be opening up on the opposite flank. Ball's gone.
Is this
Good
still smooth
movement.
for you, Zeke?
Plays
Just
into the
curious.
box. And still dangerous. Takes the
Go
shot.
on, lad. Get
And a
in.
goal to
My
open
striker.
the scoring. No wonder
Well,
they're
that's not you, Zeke.
celebrating. And back underway. 1-0 it is.
Hit. I seen a skinhead and assumed it was you.
Just the challenge that was required.
It's
It
poor
has gone
form
over
from
the
me.
touchline for what will be a throw-in. Oh my goodness, you've really got to praise the defending. That was top-notch.
Oh god.
Eriksson,
Just got speed up lag.
fluency of movement.
Oh no.
He has time to play it over.
You're feeling better now. That's what I like to hear.
Determined defending. Oh, that's a fine pass.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm still not confident with mine.
Now, brilliant work to keep that one in play. Well, all doing
I
their
did
bit
notice
to
one
keep
thing
them
earlier
out.
that pissed me off actually. Did you look at the milestone rewards? for the end of the season. You don't get any packs for it anymore.
Teammates around him.
So you know, like if you hit 90 games for the season, you used to get like 200k packs, would say, and like a 50k or whatever it may have been, depending on what division you were in.
Can he finish?
Now you get a Tifo.
And he's done it. Parity again. A magnificent
That's it.
game unfolding.
That's all you get, Tifo.
Well, here
And I'm
it
not
is
taking the
again,
piss
and
when I say
pace in
that.
which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and he makes the finish.
So
look
you sweat out
easy.
90 games for
What
the
a good
season, that's
goal
what you
that
get.
is.
Like a gold Tifo.
Yilmaz,
Yeah.
Schumacher. And very nicely
I'm not
positioned to win
taking
it
the mick,
back.
honestly, I swear.
Can they get themselves in front here?
I've never heard of anything as disgusting.
Grabbed another one. 2 goals in quick succession. Now
That's
they
your
have the
milestone
lead.
reward.
No wonder they're celebrating.
Gold Tifo. Enjoy it, like.
And played in.
If you only hit 20 games, you get a bronze one. And if you hit 50 games, you get a silver one.
Shaheen.
Basically, go enjoy it.
Room to manoeuvre on the wing. And it's played into the centre. Half-hearted clearance. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu.
It's disgusting, isn't it? That's really all you're getting, Tifo. I'm genuinely, I'm not taking the piss. You can go and check on rival rewards there if you want for the end of the season. Just in case you think I'm taking the mick. I only checked it earlier because I couldn't play any games, so I was like, well, I'm just going to check out everything, see what came, what happened, what's on the agenda. Because I can't lie to you, and I was saying it earlier in the stream, the other thing that's annoying me currently is, like, objective-wise for XP, there's nothing you can really grind out for experience points. Like, you remember, like, there used to be, like, proper weekly ones that you could do and grind them out and then, like, you know, get ahead of it, we'd say. That's not there to do now either. Which is frustrating.
And a timely intervention. Well, no stopping him. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home.
Oh, God.
And that is a below par pass.
It's the worst part when you're lagging, is like you're all over the place like balls.
Delivered into
Oh,
the
that is a
box.
serious cross.
And into the clutches of the goalkeeper. Oh, nice ball over the top.
Oh, okay.
Struggling to keep the ball. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? Spot on with that tackle.
I'm like a passenger in this game currently.
Promising sequence. Must score.
Like, I cannot do anything.
Nicely blocked. Oh, covering up defensively. And there it is, the goal they wanted for security. They lead by 2 now. They can breathe that bit more easily. Cara. Now they've lost it.
Oh, well then. Lucky lad.
And the counter looks on here. Options available. In with a chance. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick.
Oh, we're getting
Simply
shot on.
unstoppable today. Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Into the penalty area. Pressure applied. Can they make something of it?
Ooh, look at.
Oh, well hit, but couldn't keep it down. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Now we're inside the final
This lag
15
is
minutes.
absolutely killing me this game.
And snuffed out the danger immediately.
It's really weird because it was like really smooth
Yilmaz.
before this. And this one has just been like unplayable. I'm literally sprinting back the whole way there. And just stopped and pulled up.
Well, it should be a goal, but take nothing away from the keeper. That's a brilliant save.
Who can he pick out?
Yes, GK.
Still alive.
It's the first time you got your hands to something.
A fine block.
Oh, that's the one. All the way, lad.
Might be through here. In position.
That's a disgusting finish. Disgusting. My goal.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the finish is so clever. He just gets his toe under the ball and dinks it over the keeper. That's a lovely goal.
Abe. Now can he get on the end of this one? Well, not the best clearance.
Oh, man. I've actually read that and cleared it and still get screwed.
Well, I don't think high marks are going to be dished out for that effort.
Well, I can see what he was trying to do, but he just got it all wrong there.
And very deftly cut out. There will be 1 minute added on at the end. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Right. So I think
Well, he
I'm
deserved
actually
the
going to
match
call
ball.
the stream
He was
there.
outstanding today,
I
both
can't
with
lie
his
to do
skill
that as a
and
bit of fun.
movement.
I might actually
What
do a bit more of that
performance
tomorrow
was.
if you're up for it. Because I don't think I'm going to do champs. Unless you're playing champs. If you are, we'll call an audible. But I wouldn't mind doing a bit more of that. Because I said it, a lot of fun. So, because I'd be truthful with you, I said I'm not arsed about playing champs this weekend. Because being realistic about it, like, what would I be playing it for if you get me? Like, at this moment in time, anyways. I mean, now I say you will do. You can see what I mean by my silvers, by the way. If you look at my coin total now, not to mention I've still got a lot more of them to sell. It is the easiest trading method you'll see. And I said that's what I end up doing. Which I then use to reinvest into cards like this, or else to build packs. But it is the easiest way of doing things. And you just go back in, relist up, list everything, and honestly, if you stick at it for a couple of hours a day with the silvers, you can easily make 100k a day doing it. Easily. But, I'm gonna call it there, boys. Appreciate everyone that came in. I know it might be a bit quiet for streamers like us at the minute. We can hope it can get better. But thanks for popping in, Z. You're a legend as always, and Keats. And I'll catch you both on the Discord in a bit. But until then, or until tomorrow, I should say, peace, and speak to you then.